Hello, old friends. You hear that? We're in scenic China. Celebrating fucking Christmas, dude. It's fucking real over here. I became a communist. I fucking hate America, dude. It sucks. Fuck them.
I've got my red book. It's
Yeah,
great.
bro.
Love it.
Yeah. It's fucking beautiful. We got motherfucking... Yeah, get some. That banging ass beat.
Don't tell anyone, but I pissed on the Great Wall.
Nah. Oh, shit. We're back in the saddle again. Live on the pod. We're in another fucking basement, dude. This feels like our live.
Business as usual.
Yeah,
Back to
100%. Well, and, you know, could it be any more perfect that we go from my grandpa's basement to my
We really did. We just shifted.
Yeah,
this is a lateral move.
from the south side to the north side of Springfield.
Okay, so it's not a lateral move. We did move up in the world.
We're
We were
moving
just-
on up.
We just talked about that.
Yeah,
the different parts of Springfield.
Yeah. No, we're out the hood. We're running around the burbs, which isn't even really like we didn't really even like do anything for that. The only thing that we did do was just make it to our 30s, and then it's just like, oh yeah, I should probably go here and get out of the way of these youngsters.
Yeah.
before they beat me up,
Yeah.
yell at me, and call me. What is the thing that they're calling millennials now? There's that new name. It's not cringe, but chuggy. I think it's-
Chuggy, yeah, but I think that's even a little dated of a term now.
Fuck, I thought I
think
was
it's-
keeping up.
I think it's chuggy that you're saying chuggy, actually.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's funny, the other day I was looking up, I was texting this girl who's like a teacher, and she was like sending me these emojis, and I was like, what the fuck does any of this shit mean? And I had to Google like what Zoomers emojis, like how they use them now. You know?
How do they use them?
I'm old as shit now, but like, you know, they use them ironically, which is cool. I'm into that.
Yeah.
But they're used ironically. Like the laughing, like the thumbs up emoji is a sarcastic. It's like a great, thanks for showing up late, you know, thumbs up emoji. And then,
God.
you know, there's shit like that.
So they're dicks about it.
Oh yeah, they're huge assholes. If there's any Zoomers listening, you're a fucking prick.
Yeah, no, I mean I often find when I trying to adjust my mic level. I'm sorry if I was a little hot there, podcast listeners, but yeah, no, needless to say, every time I text somebody that's like under 25, I feel like how my grandparents must feel when they talk to me. And I didn't think that was going to happen so quickly in my goddamn life, but it is what it is, dude.
Yeah, here on the pod, we're reflecting on our advanced age now.
Yeah, well, it didn't help the fucking fact, but none of these other people, none of the older generations, none of them had the things that they played with as children become objects in vintage electronics museums. Like, in their, 30s. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, I remember when that shit started happening, I was just like, I'm supposed to feel this way at 50. Why are you doing this to me now?
It's Moore's Law, man. Like, the technology has just been growing exponentially. So now, like, you know, if you're a boomer, your tech didn't really hit the museums until the 90s. But now it's like CDs are immediately like, I mean, we still have them out there, but like it's already outdated, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna be old.
I do. Have you seen like how CDs are kind of coming back though, where like people are like, because I think people get cars with CD players in them, and they're like, oh yeah, I can get a CD of I don't know, Slipknot.
And honestly, it's still a valid medium for getting music in a very legal fashion.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Like, we would never do any crimes.
No.
But like if I was
Downloading.
Yeah.
Tor.
You know, on a CD.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Not child porn. Not
No,
that.
We wouldn't do that.
Music.
No. Music, yeah.
Yeah.
Illegal shit.
Yeah. The good kind of illegal stuff. The good kind. Not the ew. Not the other stuff that people do on the Tor browser, because it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, there's a dark side. There's two sides of that coin.
Yeah, dude. There was Silk Road, and then there was like the hellhole you did not want to end up in.
Yeah. One was for drugs and good stuff, and the other one is just. I mean, it's all illegal, but like some of it's moral and some of it's not.
You know, I got to give him credit. It's in the realm of this, but I got to give him credit. Chris was very early in the game for receiving packages of unknown origin, we'll say.
Yeah.
And do you remember that time he got in the mail?
Oh yeah. That was I remember that. That was my man was ahead of the curve like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like that was back when it was like this great unknown and this man was just getting this shit delivered. I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck from the internet?" And like you and I are familiar with the internet, you know?
Yeah.
But this man like he was in the seedy underbelly like probably way younger than he ought to have been.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I mean, I guess I say that, but like now you've got like 16-year-old like hackers like leaking like GTA 6 footage, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You could say that Chris was like the precursor to that. Like he walked so they could run.
He
you know?
really did with his boom boom shrimp, dude.
Yeah, he did.
walked so that they could.
Dude, are we near his house right now?
I think we are.
we're like 6 blocks from this man's house right now. It's just funny you brought him up. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could throw a rock at his house right now.
Do you still talk to at all?
I haven't, and I take that back. I did. I think I texted him several months ago about some. I got a milk stout somewhere in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh shit, I gotta share this with Chris.
Okay.
And that was a while ago. So, but he's back in town somewhere.
Yeah, I talked to him. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I talked to him, and he was like, I think he works on campus at Wittenberg.
Oh shit, that's a good job.
Yeah. Speaking of over on campus, do you remember Joel, my buddy from high school? He was like friends with Casey. You might have known him through then. He's kind of a
vaguely
tall, lankier dude.
I've known a lot of those.
Yeah, I think we've talked about Joel on this podcast. If not, I mean, not this specific one. We haven't even come up with a name with it, so you guys can suck our dicks about that. But Joel has a massive penis, and it was well known throughout high school. Just a dong, man. Just a fucking...
Is he successful now?
No, he's completely fucking stupid. Like, he is the literal stereotype of, like...
Damn, that sucks, man.
Big dick, no brains.
That man could have had it all.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and like, I remember one of my buddy was telling me a story about how, like, he was in the Air Force and, like, he kept trying to time out the drug test so he could smoke weed, and it's just like, yeah, you're not a scientist, dude. You got to stop trying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, just give it up a little bit.
Fucking
shit,
Christ. Dude. But yeah, no, I'm gonna state this with word on the street, grapevine, word on the heard it through the grapevine, word on the street, allegedly word on the street, grapevine.
I hate it through the grapevine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Joel's living over there in Wittenberg's campus, and like
on campus.
Yeah,
like student housing.
Well, I think I don't know about student housing, but it's definitely one of those homes over there. But I from what I've heard, he's sharing the place with, from what I've heard, was his ex-girlfriend's gay uncle.
What the fuck?
And, like, then I was talking to my buddy, another buddy, different one, not going to release names, and they were talking about how Joel was driving around in a BMW. And he was like, but it's like my car. It's like, you know, I got this thing. It's in my name. And my buddy, like, looked at, like, the license plate, and he's like, Joel's birthday is the same as my dad's birthday, and it wasn't the same month. So, Joel if you're using that 9-inch fucking dong to get a BMW, oh man, you're the junkhead dude of the week. We haven't done one of those in years,
oh,
man.
Damn, dude. Yeah, he is, man. If I had a 9-inch dong, I'd use it to get a Beamer.
Yeah,
you fucking
man.
kidding me, man?
Fucking that gay man. He's
Dude,
so lonely.
if I had a 9-inch dick, I'd be whatever it takes. Like, honestly, man, real estate is shit right now. You got a 9-inch dong, get a house.
Yeah.
Flip it, whip that thing out, and get a house.
Well, then there's
Consensually whip it out, you know?
yeah. Don't pull the Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, he's more power to you. Not gonna hate at all. And boy, oh boy, aren't small town gay men so lonely?
Yeah. In America's heartland.
Yeah. Dude. Like, it's just
Take what they can get. It's fine.
no, 100%. Like,
yeah, dude,
well, it's very funny because like, I remember like when I like moved to like Cincinnati and like I had like a couple gay experiences. Like I was fresh off of like a long relationship. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing
That's
here.
gay, man.
It was. It's scary too. I remember I tried to do it with this one guy and like it was so big I ran away. Like I was like, no, then what are you talking about? That's fucking insane. It's gonna hit my goddamn small intestine. You're fucking
man.
crazy.
We
dude.
do the oh shit, what the fuck is his name? British comedian was like, nah, man, you just rub them together. You know?
You just rub them.
You just rub them together. You know? No, they don't. You don't have to do anal. It's fine. Just rub them together.
You got to do the Stephen Fry thing, bro.
That's exact. Yes,
Yeah.
That's. Oh, sorry, I was like, who the what the fuck is his name? Yeah, Stephen Fry.
It's not a bad route, dude. I fucking it was very fun, but it was very funny because like I tried dating a couple of gay men, and then this is fucked up. Oh, this is spicy. So I tried dating a couple of gay men, and it didn't work for me because like they were very effeminate. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up going the Lou Reedian route of like going more like trans,
Mm-hmm.
and like that was a bit more successful because like I could like there was enough of it to where like it was a woman, but then there was like this man, like it was like man sass, but also could fight. Okay, which is something else, dude. It's something else, bro. So like there was like all that fucking whole thing, and then I remember I started dating a woman right around this time, and I was like in this weird moment where I was like dating them all
Like simultaneously.
in the same time frame, not like all simultaneously, but in like the same like
you were
year.
juggling. Okay.
Not juggling, not
Yeah.
that. I've only done that once, and like I will be the first to admit I cannot do multiple people. Like I barely can make one person happy.
I'm not to toot my horn, but I did that for a lot of this year, and it's fine. It was fine. I did all right.
I have more power to you.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I
wouldn't do it again, but like it was a struggle.
Yeah. Well, my biggest thing that I ran into is that I would do things that like one person would like that the other person hated, and I would just be like, "Oh, my bad."
You crossed the wires. Yeah,
and you can't say anything. You can't-
yeah. Oh no, that's that's so and so. You know,
wrong bitch.
Yeah.
Shit, sorry, that's so fucked up.
Damn, dude.
I'm sorry, I got you confused with another part.
Damn, dude, we can't say that shit in Grandma and Grandpa's basement.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. No, but I had a moment. This was after I had gotten Amanda pregnant with Marion. Is when all this shit kind of was like when this all kind of came to head. Okay.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a distinct moment where like I don't mind fucking trans women or like having like stuff with dudes. Like I don't want to have like gay sex, but the other stuff isn't. I don't really care.
Yeah.
What I like to do is and it gets me in so much fucking trouble because I'll go on record with this on the pod. I think it's like at this point.
I was going to say, dude, that's dangerous, man.
I know. And the only one that kept the motherfucker. Like, and thank God, love my daughter more than anything in the world. But I like, there's so many women where it was like, I would be like, do you think maybe we could like family? And then they'd be like, and I'd be like, okay, you don't have to be a dick about it, like fucking asshole.
Damn, dude, of all things to be into, it's the most dangerous one, dude. Like, shit. Like,
I'd be asking bitches if I can.
yeah, man. You should just stuck with like asphyxiation, you know?
I should have.
It's just easier.
Well, and here's here's the funny part too, dude. So I didn't think like I can talk to you about this because you've known me for so long.
Yeah.
When I was with Megan, this is a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
She was very paranoid. So she was on birth control, but I still had to pull out, which is very unsatisfying. Just gonna go on record with that one. Nothing against her, just saying.
Yeah.
So I honestly, because of that situation and like her kind of like making me paranoid about it, I thought that like, and I to be honest, I didn't really trust her as far as like being consistent with the birth control. She probably was, but then I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, long story short, I just like thought that I was like, oh, like I probably just can't get people pregnant, like, because I've had a lot of close calls before you, and like I've been fucking you a lot, and like, you know, so like I guess I just can't do that. And then like I remember it was just like I was like, okay, calm the fuck down, dude.
No, wrong.
Fuck.
Damn,
So,
dude, that's good. You were looking for affirmation that like you didn't irradiate your bits.
Yeah.
And you got it. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Geez, we might cut that section of the pod. And we're back. You
damn.
might not have heard any of that.
Oh, yeah. If
man,
you didn't, man, we went off the rails.
Dude, we did. You know what? Me saying ends might have been less spicy than that one. Fucking hell.
Like, Jesus Christ. I was letting you go with it, man. It's fine.
I was cooking, bro.
I'm just letting. I'm riding this on out. It's fine. Fuck it.
Hey, dude, you got like. Thank God for the editing bay, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God we're not live.
That's why editing is a valuable profession.
Oh, 100%.
It's a great fucking skill for that reason.
Bro, we're 17 minutes in.
Oh, damn, dude.
And we already got that.
How much do we have to cut? Like 10 minutes?
Honestly, I might just beep a couple of things. I'll beep a couple of things.
I like that. Some tasteful
beeping.
Yeah,
well,
that's good.
I thought it was kind of fun when we were doing that on like Junkhead and stuff like that. Like, cause like I just like the like ambiguity it adds to it, where it's like you don't know what the fuck I was saying.
What were they talking about? fill in the blanks. Use your imagination. Whatever you want us to be talking about, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah. No, Shane was talking about how Cincinnati, in order to honor Black Lives Matter, decided to paint Black Lives Matter on one of the streets in downtown Cincinnati, and then he made a hilarious observation about how now everybody gets to walk on Black lives instead of just ignoring them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they power wash it every now and again, I'm sure.
In all seriousness, people in Cincinnati are dicks, and they'll go down there and do donuts on it, and it's like, that's fucked up, but that's kind of funny, dude. Like,
that is very, like, you know, Ohioan to do.
Yeah. I got 'em, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing donuts over there.
I saw the other day there was a bumper sticker in Colorado, and it was like Black Smoke Matters, and he had like one of those trucks that like rolls coal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, in Colorado? Like, my man, you are like 7 states away from your people right now.
100%.
You know, like what the fuck, dude?
He got confused with like the landscape and was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
dude.
yeah, no, I'm not surrounded by like people who are leaving California because it's too expensive."
Yeah, dude. Like, man, you like there are mountains here. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're in the wrong spot, man.
All right, my friend. So now that we're hitting 20 minutes,
Well,
I got.
yeah, minus whatever you.
I honestly, I think I'm just gonna beep a couple things. We'll keep it in because I also like how that was good riffing. It was just spicy, and I'm good when I'm spicy. So
Yeah.
like,
Okay, cool. So we're 20 minutes.
yeah, we're 20. So I have this. You're a librarian. I found these deep within the bowels of my parents' basement, and like, I can't even believe these are fucking real. Read those titles, man.
First up, by James Finn Garner, we have Politically Correct Bedtime Stories, Modern Tales for Our Life and Times. What the fuck is on this cover here? Is that, what the fuck?
It's like some fucking fantasy bullshit. And oh yeah, read the inside
The dust sleeve?
yeah, that's what it's called. Cuz like there's some great just lame bullshit. Once upon a time in the olden days, heavy set middle-aged men would congregate in their elitist clubs. It's so cringe, dude.
Sit in overstuffed leather chairs, smoke air-choking cigars, and pitch story ideas and plots to each other. Problem was, these stories, many of which they found their way into the general social consciousness, reflected the way in which these men lived and saw their world. That is, the stories were sexist, discriminatory, unfair, culturally biased, and generally demeaning to witches, animals, goblins, and fairies everywhere. Honestly, man, fuck witches and goblins.
Yeah.
You should demean them. I don't fuck with goblins.
Goblins are notoriously evil.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on, dude. Who the fuck? Like, no. We got to draw the line at goblins. Like, no, I'm not accepting the goblins.
No, not 100%. Like,
They
there's
steal-
acceptance, but then there's like literally every platform, every medium that they've ever been fucking portrayed in, they're fucking little thieves, dude. Like, they just go around stealing shit.
For real. I mean, Lord of the Rings, they're assholes. Labyrinth,
Assholes.
man. They're trying to get that girl
Elder
killed.
Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, assholes.
Total
Stealing
fucking
your
assholes.
gold, man. I don't fuck with goblins.
Fuck goblins. It's on site with goblins. You heard it on the pod.
Oh yeah, 100%. Also, who felt necessary to be like, I have to critique our politically correct times by writing a book about politically correct bedtime stories. Can't even tell a bedtime story to my kid.
Bro. So they get
Oh shit, everybody take a drink. I saw the word patriarchy.
patriarchy drink.
Take a drink.
So they get like stupid real quick.
Oh, for reference, we also have Once Upon a More Enlightened Time, more politically correct bedtime stories, and finally we have politically correct holiday stories, which are enlightened Yuletide season stories.
Nice hosting, doggy. Yeah, it is beautiful. He's a total chud. On the back, yeah, here it is. James Finn Garner is a writer and performer whose last book... Look at this
fucking dude.
He's a fucking chode, man.
Dude,
total fucking
this
chode.
man does not like black people.
No, not at all.
This man also does not eat pussy. This man, like, I'm telling you right now, if you imagine in your head like the manifestation of like man does not fuck, it's this fucking man. Like, this man does not fuck.
No. This, not only does this guy not fuck, this guy bitches about pussy when it's not even near him. And I understand that on a certain perspective because sometimes you have women troubles, but this guy is the guy that literally is like wasting money on girls, and he calls them girls. He's like,
He also, like, at the end of his little biography here, it says he lives in Chicago with his spousal life mate and their new pre-adult. Like, come on, man.
spousal
Come on.
life mate means that he fucks a doll.
Yeah. Oh my God, this man, he's that fucking. Did I send you that guy on Instagram? The guy who no, you sent it to me. I think the guy who dates the sex doll and takes her the bowling alley.
Yeah, that guy lives in Kettering too.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. He does. That's honestly, that man gets more pussy than this fucking guy.
Oh, 100%, dude.
That guy fucks. That guy kind of fucking weird, but he fucks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, this man does not fuck.
Oh, 100%, dude. This guy is not only does he not fuck, he's probably one of the most annoying people to be around in the world. Like, okay, you ready? The title of the story alone. You ready? This Christmas story. Frosty the person of snow.
Oh.
The person.
Yeah.
I hate it
yeah.
already. Okay, ready? Bobby and Betty were two siblings who fought over everything. Sometimes they fought over big things. Sometimes they fought over little things. Parentheses. And as with most female-male conflict communication patterns, you usually couldn't even agree on which issues were big and which were little. Oh my God, dude. This guy is exhausting, even in written form. It's terrible.
This man, his entire life has that meme where it's somebody sitting in the middle of a room with cardboard cutouts of flames and demons, and he's cowering in a corner. This man has manufactured everything he's ever been terrified of. To the point now where this man is borderline schizophrenic. He is so afraid of shit. I'm looking at this one, this Rapunzel.
Yeah.
And he begins a lot of these stories this way. I don't know if he's trying to be tongue-in-cheek, but a lot of them begin with, there once lived an economically disadvantaged tinker and his wife. And a lot of them are something to the tune of, economically disadvantaged. Okay, man.
God. All right, I got one for you. So, he intros this one, all right? And it's fluffy white snow, cups of golden eggnog, visions of sugar plum. At a festive time of year, it is good for each and every one of us to consider how carefully, just how cruel and exclusionary so many of our old seasonal traditions continue to be. To place so much emphasis on snowfall and a white Christmas surely is a slap in the face for those persons in developing tropical nations who never get to see snow firsthand. God.
What a fucking dweeb.
Yeah, dude.
Honestly, man, I'm going to go give this man a wedgie.
Yeah.
That's the only correct response. I just want to give him a good wedgie,
Mm-hmm.
A swirly.
Beat him up, and then when he's on the ground and he's kind of messed up and everything, look at him in the face and be like, them just kicked your ass.
Man, nothing would enrage that man more than them. Or Jim. Yeah, dude. Man, that honestly, how old is this man now? We could give him a stroke.
Yeah.
Just by just saying that in his presence,
Oh, bro. What we take him down around some of the people we used to hang out with around here, just let him fly off the handle a little bit. Let's stick James Finn Garner with Kyle Nelson and Scotty Tackett.
Man, 30 seconds in the hold on, let me show you something I learned in fucking UFC. My glasses.
Tackett calls him a slur and then puts him in a headlock.
That's very accurate, actually. Like that is shockingly accurate.
Oh Lord.
Oh God, this one's about Chicken Little, and he has to add like a little aside here, where he says, it should be mentioned here that the name Little was a family name and not a derogatory sized bias name. It was only by sheer coincidence that Chicken Little was also of shorter than average height. Thanks, man. Thanks for explaining that.
This dude is so fucking exhausting. I mean, 3 books of this. 3, and I'm sure there's probably more. Like, this guy didn't stop if nobody told him not to. Hold on. His previous books, Politically Correct Bedtime Story and Once Upon a More Enlightened Time, have sold 2.5 million copies
What the
worldwide.
fuck? Oh my God, 2.5 million?
Yeah, right there. He's either talking shit or it's real. 2.5
Holy
million
shit.
dumb neolibs just being like, oh my God. Like, I hope for a certain portion of it that it's like fucking like base Trumpians being like, yeah, like look how gay this is.
Dude, honestly, I feel like the same people who buy these, the same people are listening to like Jeff Dunham.
I hope.
Yeah.
I really hope. I hope it's looked at ironically. I really do. But part of me, good Lord, sorry, podcast listeners. But part of me does think that like maybe people sincerely read this. Like I just don't know.
It's probably like a conversational piece, you know.
Dude,
like
seeing this on the coffee
It's a
table of
coffee
a lady
table book, yeah.
that you're dating, like a Tinder hookup or something. The fuck?
Oh man, you go over and you're just trying to fuck, and like this is like your first real test. Like, is it gonna be worth it? You know? Like,
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes as you get older, you have to ask yourself like, is the juice worth the squeeze?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And this is your first test.
Yeah.
Is the juice worth the squeeze, man?
It better be Gorilla Grip, dude. Like it better fucking lock onto that thing. Oh lordy.
This the Pied Piper of Hamlin. The picturesque little town of Hamlin had everything a community could wish for: non-polluting industries, effective mass transit, and a well-balanced ethno-religious diversity. That sounds pretty fucking rad, man. Like, dude, I would love effective mass transit. Are you fucking kidding me?
It'd be great.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. If anybody in Colorado's listening to this, give me a fucking light rail down the front range immediately, you pieces of shit. Like, the fact there's not a train from, like, Fort Collins to Pueblo is fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's my rant. But, like...
have you heard about the one that like was proposed around like this area? Well,
yeah, wasn't there one that was going to go from, like, Pittsburgh through Columbus to Chicago, I think. Indianapolis to Chicago. That kind of, like, link up the major, like, Midwestern cities.
So I've heard about that one, and then I also heard about like, I mean I don't know if this is actually happening. You know what I mean? But like what I heard is that there was like, trying to do a rail system that kind of goes up through Cleveland, Buffalo, up around that way to Boston, down Greenwich, hit New York City, come across to Philadelphia, go to Pittsburgh, and like that's like the big loop. And it would be like one transit train system that can kind of take you to all of those different places. And it's like, bro, I would love a train system that I could ride to fucking New York City. That sounds badass.
Man, did you see this politically correct alphabet?
Wait, what?
Here, let's roll through it.
Okay.
A is an activist itching to fight. B is a beast with its animal rights. C was a cripple, now differently abled. D is a drunk who is liquor enabled.
What? What?
Beats me, man.
Fucking keep going. This
E is an ecologist who saves spotted owls. F was a forester, now staffing McDonald's. G is a glutton who says he's food-centered. H, Jesus Christ. H is a hermaphrodite skirting problems of gender. What year did this come out? Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck.
I is an ism, you'd better believe it. J is jingoist, love it or leave it. K is a kettle the pot can't call black. L is a lifestyle, not bound to the pack. Jesus fuck. Okay. M is a mindset with bias galore. N. N, everybody. N. You best fucking believe. Here we go. N. Dude, for real though, the N, man. I was like, let's go to the M and the O. N was a Negro, but not anymore.
Bro,
like,
the boys are
damn.
vibing now.
You know the man, when he wrote this, he was like, well, I've got one letter down. Like, you know, he's like, I got one ready to go. One's ready to spit immediately.
Yeah,
Like,
kind of build it around the end.
he skipped a bunch of lines to go to N to fill that out.
That's such a good bit.
Oh, damn, dude.
Let's see. I got the N. I got the C figured out. That's for all my Asian people. I got B figured out. That's for my Latin friends.
The rest of these are pretty boring after that. But
Oh, that's fucking.
we got to N.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Shout out to James. What is it? James Finn Garner.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, that you're the old school junkhead junkie of the week. Fucking shout out to you, dude. You're fucking gangster with your fucking. You know, I wanted to hate James. I had it all lined up, and then I find out he's just he's building alphabets over there.
This man like ended his introduction with if, through omission or commission, I have inadvertently displayed any sexist, racist, culturalist, nationalist, regionalist, ableist, lookist, ableist, sizist, speciesist, intellectualist, socioeconomicist, or ethnocentrist, phallocentrist, heteropatriarchal sensist, or any other, I don't know, he's making up shit now, but, or other type of bias as yet unnamed, I apologize and encourage your suggestions for rectification. My man, I know you sold 2.5 million copies, but nobody knows who you are. like I know, like somewhere, like you wrote this, you know, and you were like, oh, I'm gonna piss off the libs. Nobody knows who you are, man. We just found this shit in a basement. Yeah. It's got black mold on it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
There's water damage to these books. If these were in the library right now, we wouldn't even rebind this shit. We'd just throw it away.
Yeah, dude.
This is, you know what they call this, man? Weeding. That's what happens when you get rid of books that are like falling apart, you know?
Weeding, is that the term?
Yeah, weeding, yeah. When they go through and like books that need like rebound, or if they're missing pages, spines are broken, you know?
Okay.
Anything like old like that, they call it weeding, which basically pull it out and you see like, do we need a new copy of this? Is there an updated copy, like something republished, you know, a newer version? They call it weeding.
Here's my joke. That whole list of things that you can't participate in because they're forms of hatred. Mr. Garner, I hate to be the one to inform you, but the only person that you left to hate is your fucking self.
Which has got to be so easy to do, you know? Like your wife probably does.
Yeah, oh yeah, because he has his
Like-
fucking spousal life, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go fuck James Finn Garner's wife.
Man, can you imagine how fucking awful he is around the holidays?
Oh God.
Is this party exclusionary? Like, is it inclusive to everybody?
Do I have to say happy holidays? James, nobody fucking cares, man. Did you bring a dish? Shut the fuck up.
You're such a fucking dildo, James.
We're all white here. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, come on, dude. You
We're
haven't
white Jews.
Yeah,
in
dude,
fucking Hyde Park
you
in
haven't been around a
Chicago.
black man for like 40 years. So why are you still harping on this?
Literally, the Chicago police. Half the reason why they're there is to make sure people like us are safe.
Yeah, man, like you live in the fucking Home Alone neighborhood. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, the wet bandits are like the worst thing you got to worry about, man. Like, come on, dude.
You fucking prick. All right, we are. Do you want to do full hour, or we're at 40 right now? Do you want to cap it here? Or do you want to continue going for the full hour?
Either way, got music to make.
You wanna make some musics?
We can, yeah.
Okay, we'll cap it here because I've noticed some pods have been doing that now where they've been doing like only 30 to 40.
Yeah, we'll try.
Because like, let's be mad real here, like, and I'm just gonna say this now, and like, I'm not even the first person to say it, nor am I like, are we the first people to do this? But this whole conceptual idea of like you getting an hour each week of free material, it's got to come to a fucking head, dog. Because like it's starting to get to the point where it's just like, have you seen some of these comedy specials? Yeah, they're fucking mid because all the fucking bits are on the goddamn podcast. So
Yeah.
like they're not workshopping anything the same way they would as if they were doing stand up. Now, granted, we're not really doing stand up, but I'm much more comfortable with like 30 to 45 minutes, and if it starts to grow and starts to get a following, then we can increase it to an hour or something like that. But like, we're trying to build anticipation. So share it with your friends, share it with your homies, share it with based people, don't share it with the fucking squares.
Share it with James Finn Garner.
Share it with James Finn Garner for sure.
Yeah.
Share it with James Finn Garner, and honestly, let Tackett and Chris Yake know about this podcast.
Yeah,
too.
tell him.
Shane, you got any anything to plug or anything like that?
Do I? I exist on the internet as Gandalf Asstat.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that's really the only thing I gotta plug.
Hey, it is what it is, brother.
For now.
We'll have some other things coming up. For show. I'm not gonna plug like the only thing I'll plug this. If you go to like, and it's on like the Life and Time with Harry Slime YouTube or Instagram page, or you can search Life and Time with Harry Slime on YouTube. That's like where I've been like posting shorts and stuff like that. Kind of really, that's been my main area. There's also my album on there, Mad Skin, Open Wounds by Mad Skin, which Mad Skin would be the name of my little project there. Open Wounds being the album title. And so you can check that out. I've also been doing shorts and all that fun stuff. But long story short, that's kind of, YouTube's been kind of where I've been like doing stuff. That's starting to grow. So if you want to follow along there, that's probably where this will be uploaded. Since it's video or audio, I'll probably put it up on Spotify too.
Yeah, we gotta have it for the Spotify folks.
Yeah, 100%. But other than that, keep an eye out. We're going to be putting out some more stuff. We're going to be doing some different things here. But Shane and I wanted to kind of capture is our first in-person pod together, which is pretty fucking sick.
In ages.
I know.
Ever.
Yeah, dude, this is like our first time hanging out. It was funny. Podcast listeners, like, we didn't miss a beat, did we?
It was pretty spot on.
Well,
Bro,
we came over and then like it was like we hung out at my parents' place for like 3.5 hours just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Shooting the shit. So I just wanted to, we wanted to kind of give you a little taste of that. And now we're actually going to make some music. Be on the lookout for the One Room, One Mic audio experience. That's going to be the thing that we do next here. So with that being said, we don't have a name. We are out.
Shopping malls, industrial parks, family reunion, mandatory, dog park, claw swimming, Short power. No power. Full charge. Brake check. Brake check. Brake check. Brake check. Brake check. Check. Brake 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 check.